Have you ever stopped to think about what it is that makes you happy? You see, today I'm going to be discussing something that on the surface seems quite simple, but if worked out properly could make a massive difference, not just to how happy you are, but the overall quality of your life. Now, I'm not talking about the stuff that looks good on paper. I'm talking about the things that bring you proper joy. You see, not many people have really taken the time to think about what it is that makes them happy. I know I'm guilty of this. And in this video, I'm really going to share some thoughts on how you can begin to work this out for you so you can lead a better, happy, and more fulfilling life. Because ultimately, it's far too easy to be chasing the wrong things, thinking they're going to make us happy, and end up years down the line wondering what on earth you were doing because happiness just wasn't there. Now, one of the things to bear in mind is that we're constantly being told what we should be striving towards, what's going to make us happy. You know, the marketing industry is there to try and tell us what will make us happy, what will make us feel good. You know, the big house, the nice car, the expensive watch, the best clothes from the best designers, etc. Going to these particular places on holiday. Whilst they can bring moments of happiness, very few people find true joy and contentment in all of the stuff and the trappings of life. Effectively, materialism. Many people later in their lives or towards the end of their lives end up wishing that they'd done things differently to be happier. Now, something to bear in mind is that there isn't a one-size-fits-all to being happy. Someone else's version of happy doesn't necessarily apply to you. What makes your friends happy may not make you feel any better or good at all. You've got to work out your own way. And if you spend your whole time chasing things that you think will make you happy, you'll end up getting burned out, unhappy and miserable later in life because you hadn't actually sat down and thought about it. Now, if you've worked this out, that's brilliant. And if you went through a process to work it out, I'd love to hear from you. Please write in the comments below. But if you're still wondering, then I want to give you some straightforward methodologies to help you begin to work this out so you can actually strive towards what it is that's going to make you happy and what's going to bring you that joyful life. And it starts with just 3 simple questions. Number 1. When was the last time you felt true happiness and joy? Number 2, what were you doing? And number 3, who were you with and who is enjoying it with you? Now, that last question is a biggie because many people realize far too late in life that they don't find happiness from stuff, as I've mentioned before. They find it from connection, spending joyful, happy times with people. Usually the ones that they love. And I don't want for you to go chasing stuff that you think will make you happy when the chances are good you have right under your nose that things that will bring you true contentment and joy. Now, I know from personal experience that I've squandered this. Most of my adult life I've not understood what it is that makes me happy. I had a family, and through a bunch of bad decisions and my own unhappiness, I made a mess of it. Not really realizing that my family loved me, not realizing and properly remembering that the best times I'd had in my life were spent with my family going out and doing stuff. I was constantly chasing other stuff to find happiness. And it was a mistake, and I'd hate for you to make that same mistake. I'm here in Fiji, 1,500 miles from my family because of a bunch of stupid decisions that I made. And I don't want you to go there. I want you to realize what you have. And even if you don't have a family, you will have had times like this. So if you are feeling that a little bit lost, don't underestimate the value in connection, in appreciating people, in quality times with those you love, even if it is just best friends. And I don't mean to belittle the relationships you have. Best friends are important. So if you are unsure, just think back to times that made you feel good. But if you want to explore even further, let's go on a little bit of an exercise here. Because one of the key things to finding happiness is just to try different stuff. Try doing different things, going to different places. Most of the happy times that we've had in our life aren't necessarily to do with stuff, they're to do with experiences and particularly with people. So I would encourage you to spend more time with the people you like and the people you love and go and do different things. Find the happy place. And then pay attention. You know, what is it that makes you feel good? What lifts you up? What fills your cup? And bear in mind that happiness often doesn't arrive with a marching band. It can be quite straightforward and simple. Now here's the danger. If you don't properly define happiness for yourself, the world will do it for you. And unfortunately, much of what the world presents to us will only give you fleeting happiness and fleeting moments of joy. What I'm talking about is that deep happiness connection. And unfortunately, the world isn't going to give you that, largely because, the world wants you to get on to that next thing to feel good, and that's what's constantly being thrown at you all the time. I mean, think about it from this point of view. You never see an advert for something that says, forget about buying this stuff. Go and spend some time with your loved ones, then you'll feel good. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. So here's a really, really simple exercise. List down 10 things that make you happy. Stuff that you've done in the past, places you've been, time you've spent with people. Just list down 10 things and think about those things. Think about how you felt at the time. And I promise you this will actually help you to feel good. It will boost your mood. Now, if you can't think of 10 things, have a think about 10 things that you might like to try that might make you happy, or people that you'd like to spend more time with that could help you to, get that inner joy underway. Now, this isn't a magic bullet, but the idea is just to get your brain focused that little bit more on being happy, on the happy times, happy doings, happy circumstances, and quality time with people. So only you can answer this question. What is it that makes you happy? What is it that brings you joy? What is it that makes you feel good? Not just now, but feel good ongoing. Would love to hear from you. It'd be great. Write in the comments below. And if you want another video on finding more happiness in your life, check out this one over here. But that's it from me. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.